You know it's hurting you. You know you're unhappy, and you know you're not yourself anymore. And yet, you stay. You tell yourself it's love. You tell yourself it's loyalty. You tell yourself you have no choice. But deep down, you feel it. You're staying longer than your soul can survive. Today, I'm going to show you why you stay too long in relationships that hurt you and how to finally find the courage to choose yourself. Staying in a painful relationship doesn't mean you're weak. It means you were taught to value survival over self-respect. It happens when you grew up believing love means sacrifice. You were taught that loyalty matters more than happiness. You saw adults around you stay trapped and survive by calling it normal. So now, when you're hurting, your mind doesn't say, I deserve better. It says, this is just how it is. This is normal. I have to endure it. And layered on top of that, guilt. If I leave, I'm selfish. What if I hurt them? What will people think? You start confusing loyalty with self-betrayal. You start believing that love means staying silent, staying small, staying stuck. But the truth is, real love never asks you to abandon yourself. Here's the hidden emotional web that traps you. Firstly, guilt for causing pain. You worry that if you leave, you'll destroy them. You'll be the bad person. You'll be blamed, judged, misunderstood. But staying and destroying yourself is not kindness, it's self-sacrifice, disguised as loyalty. Fear of being alone sometimes is the fear of the unknown, feels worse than the certainty of pain. You think, at least I know how to survive this pain. What if the loneliness is worse? But survival isn't the same as living. Then there's hope for change. You cling to the memories of the good times. You believe if you just love harder, stay longer, tolerate more, they'll change. But real change doesn't happen because you suffer more. Real change happens because people choose it, and that's not something you can control. Staying too long in a hurting relationship is like living in a house that's slowly collapsing. At first, it just has small cracks, a leak here, a creaky floorboard there. You tell yourself it's not that bad. You patch things up with tape and paint. But then the foundation is rotting, and no matter how much furniture you rearrange, no matter how much you pretend everything's fine, the house is falling down. And eventually, if you stay long enough, it will bury you too. The truth is, sometimes love isn't about fixing the house. Sometimes love is about walking out of the door and choosing to build again, somewhere new, somewhere solid, somewhere safe. Here's how to start breaking free. Firstly, stop justifying what hurts you. If it hurts, it hurts. You don't need a permission slip. You don't need more proof. Your pain is valid, even if no one else sees it. Then shift the question. Instead of asking, do they deserve another chance? Ask yourself, what kind of life do I deserve? Focus less on judging them and more on rescuing yourself. Then accept that guilt will come and pass. You will feel guilty. You will feel that you doubt yourself. But that's normal when you've been conditioned to sacrifice yourself. But guilt is temporary. Regret for abandoning yourself can last a lifetime. Then trust that healing hurts first, then it heals. Leaving doesn't feel good at first. It feels terrifying, lonely, painful. That's not the sign that you're wrong. That's a sign that you're walking through the fire back to yourself. Freedom always feels scary before it feels free. And in my closing comments, you are not a bad person for leaving pain behind. You are not selfish for wanting peace, and you are not cruel for choosing yourself. You are brave, you are wise, and you are finally listening to the voice inside you that has been whispering for years, please choose me. It's okay to love them and still walk away. It's okay to mourn what could have been and still save yourself. You were never meant to be buried under the rubble of a collapsing love. You were meant to rise, to breathe, to build something beautiful, starting with yourself.